Right, we are now live on all platforms. Perfect. Yo, welcome in, Wolfpup. Gameplay scenes. Oh, wrong one. That's the one. Cool, one of them has turned it off. Let's check counter works. Counter works perfectly fine. Let's just switch the auto to Venusaur. Perfect. Alright, let's see if we got a shiny. Nope. Okay, so the counter isn't working. There you go, counter is not working. Yeah, what up, Ryan? Oh, that's delayed. Why does that feel delayed? Cool, no shiny on that one. Yo, welcome on in. Yo, welcome in, Ashton. Mm-hmm. Let's check out the next batch. But yeah, Wolf Pup, how's your day been? Good? That's good. I'm watching Steven Universe. Which season? Season 3? I mean, that's a good season. I'm trying to remember, like, what big things happened in season 3. Yeah, I bought the disc set when I was in America. The only thing that pissed me off is it's American only, so I had to get a multi-regional DVD player for Christmas a few years back. It was when I was with my ex, before my ex. I was in South Carolina at the time. So yeah, obviously the cluster happens in season 3. I'm pretty sure Jasper gets corrupted in season 3, or was that season 4? Pretty sure Jasper's corrupted in season 3. I don't know if you've seen all of Steven Universe. That might be a spoiler. Sorry. Please tell me you've seen all of it and you're just rewatching it. You could, so you have seen all of it. Good. I was gonna say that would have been like a massive fucking spoiler for someone who's never seen Steven Universe as Jasper gets corrupted. I'm actually gonna quickly Google that now. What season? Because I want to say that's season 4. Season 4, episode 1. It's literally the first episode of season 4. Fuck's sake. Because I want to say season 3 because they fight her in season 3 at the end, which then leads into season 4, Kindergarten Kid, where she corrupts. But then again, I want to have Lars of the Stars. That needs to hurry up. I want to watch it. But again, no release date of when that show's fucking showing up. You've just watched Watermelon Island then. Uh, 4656. Yeah, Gem Drill. I mean, that is a good episode. Five more discs until the movie. Damn. I mean, I think I have the movie on DVD. I think. Unless it was part of the box set, unless you got a different box set. I know my box set is on a display in my shelf somewhere. Where did I fucking put that? I'll have to find it another day and just watch all of Steven Universe again. I might do that at some point if I ever take a break from streaming again. Like, if I just say, hey, I'm going on a mini break, and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna go and watch all of Steven Universe again. Which happens more than I think. Yeah. I have all of Steven Universe seasons 1 for further movie and Future. I mean, Future's good. I just wish it was a little longer. Because I wish it had like 30 episodes instead of 20, because I feel like they could have like paced it out a bit more. And they just end it on like yeah, it's good the way they ended it, but at the same time, it could have dealt with a few more episodes just to pace it out a little better. But it turns out a lot of people didn't like the gay marriage scene between two women or female gems. But I mean, we got Last of the Stars coming, so I'm not too mad. So, in a way, whether that's coming to HBO Max, I don't know. But the fun fact is, the UK's just got HBO Max. So, in a way, I'm hoping it goes to HBO Max. But am I going to buy HBO Max? Probably fucking not. Why? Because there's not a whole lot on there that I actually will watch. Now, if it was American HBO Max, there's a lot more shit I would fucking watch. But as far as I'm aware, the UK version of HBO Max is fucking hot garbage. Because a lot of that is on stuff like Paramount Plus and shit like that. So it's like, I already have Paramount. Because free bundle with the TV subscription here. So again, it's just almost like a waste of time. Yo, Gudra, welcome on in. Yo, Jules, welcome on in. Depending if I get my internet soon, we might yeah, that would actually be nice to watch Avatar Last Airbender. I need to get back on that show. You have the box set? Damn. I noticed a lot of shows out in America have box sets. Cool, we're on 4,700. Just out of heads up for everyone watching, there might not be a stream tomorrow. It just depends on what time I get back from later. Legends of Korra, I've only got 3 seasons, damn. You've been looking for season 4? I mean, season 4 I think is supposed to be one of the better seasons of the show, so I wish you the best of luck trying to find it. But again, season 4 is, I think, is what my friend said is the best season of Legend of Korra. I think it's the bigger season too. Either that or season 2 is the bigger one. I get the two mixed up. Yeah, I'm looking at a couple of places. I need to go to the mall and look. I mean, I'm pretty sure your local mall had a lot of shit. So I'd say just keep an eye on it. Season 4 is apparently a good season. So I said just keep an eye out for it. Yeah, keep an eye out for it. I mean, I might try and stream Fortnite again at some point. No, Lois, welcome on in. Avocado, welcome on in. Much appreciated. Squirtle is a good choice. Yo, Goku Black, welcome on in. Or is this a different Goku Black? Because I have two Goku Blacks that show up in streams. I'm in Rock Tunnel right now, so yeah. I mean, which did you pick? I take it you went Squirtle. Yeah, you're too lazy to shiny hunt. I mean, shiny hunting is not for everyone. So I can understand why. My nephew basically started shiny hunting Squirtle and then gave up and went for Bulbasaur. But again, I don't see him getting it, he said. So it sounds horrible. I agree with my nephew because, again, he just wants to play these games because he never grew up on these ones. I was like, mate, it's no different from the Let's Go games. I said, you played Let's Go, so you're not missing much from a Kanto experience. It just means you don't get any of the Alolan mons that were introduced. You just play with the original Gens 1 through 3. Do you play on real cartridges? I do, but these are the ones that came out on the Switch. My real cartridges are in those Pokeballs over there. If not, it's in the one behind that Charizard. Somewhere on my shelf is my Fire Red and Leaf Green cartridge. No idea where it went. but I know I've got them somewhere. Gens 1 through 3, is this game a 3-in-1? Unfortunately, no. It's just... So, for example, the top 2 that you see me playing with, they're just Fire Red games, and the bottom 2 are just Leaf Green. So, unfortunately, they are what they are. Yeah, but I mean, but what do you mean Gens 1 through 3? So when I say Gens 1 through 3, it basically means you can catch, well, technically you can catch, it goes from Bulbasaur all the way to Deoxys. But in Let's Go, it's just the original Kantos plus some Alolan forms, that was it. So when I say it's generations 1 through 3, it's just Pokemon 001 to 386, which is Deoxys. So I said to my nephew, who's basically played all the newer games, I said there's no Sinnoh Pokemon, there's no Unovan Pokemon, there's no Kalos, there's no Alola, there's no Gala, there's no Paldeamons. They didn't exist back then. I said these games came out in 2004, so I said the best you had was Gen 4 was just round the corner. That's it. And he was like, oh. So he was like, so no Shinx, no Luxray, no Staraptors. I went, nope, none of those. So I said, you literally have just the generic Pokemon from Gens 1 through 3. No, you're good, buddy. Don't worry. Yo, Liddy Skitty, welcome on in. So all the legendaries you would have would be Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, Mew, Mewtwo. So including mythicals here. So Kanto Birds, Mewtwo and Mew, Celebi, Ho-Oh, Lugia, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, Jirachi, Deoxys, Rayquaza. If I've already said Rayquaza, I'm sorry. So, yeah, you didn't have that many legendaries. You had Raikou, Entei, Suicune, and then the 3 Reggies, and that was it. So, not a lot of legendaries, but still enough legendaries if you just wanted legendaries. Unfortunately, you can't get, in this game, the way they are right now, you can't get Groudon, Kyogre, or Rayquaza because you need Ruby and Sapphire or Emerald to do that. They're not on the Switch. Also, Skitty, thank you for the tea gift. Thank you. So, you can still get them, but if you were to get them on the Switch version, it would obviously show that it was hacked. Because on the Switch version at the moment, there is no legal way to obtain them. Unless you do, like, data manipulation. And at that point, you're just basically hacking the game. So until we get an official version of Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald on the Switch, you can't really access a lot of the Pokemon. Which really is disappointing. But it's okay. Originally, I was just going to try and stream Champions. Some random trainer had a shiny. I mean, that's pretty cool. They wouldn't have had a shiny in this game if you're playing Rock Tunnel. Because the only time that I've seen shinies for trainers is in, like, the Battle Tower. And that's, like, post-game territory. You probably just saw it wrong. But yeah, that's okay. Like, there have been a few old sprites have thrown me through a loop. And I go, wait, hang on a minute, that's shiny, and then it's not shiny. I mean, it is, like, some old sprites did look shiny back in the day. Like, hell, even... What's an example of a Pokemon that looked shiny back in Gen 3? I want to say it's a Kantomon. Fuck's sake. There was a Pokemon, I can't remember its name now off the top of my head. Yo Gudra, welcome back. I want to say it is a Gen 3 mod. It looks a little bit more weird than it normally does. If you name your Squirtle green, he will be shiny, trust. I mean, possibly, but I doubt it. Just try. I mean, I could try. Let's have a look. Did I up the counter correctly this time? I need to go back and have a look quickly. I did. Cool, cool. I mean, we're gonna try it. It means all 4 of them will be named green at the same time. Right, so I've named all 4 of them green. If one of them is green, I think I'm going to lose my collective shit. No. But it would have been funny. Do it for the vine, they say. Cool. Wartortle, I believe, evolves at 36. One level away, I guess. Most likely. Johto games are unfortunately not on the Switch. There's leaks of them coming to the Switch, but they'd be like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which again I don't see happening for a long time because those are DS games. And as far as I'm aware, on the Switch there is no DS emulation yet. So trying to get dual screen on a single screen game might be impossible, but they'll probably just do it on split screen. As in side screen, like to the left, top screen, to the right, bottom screen. Yeah, they've already done Game Boy emulations for Switch. It's the DS and 3DS ones that people want. But again, they're not sure how they'll do it. Because this is basically running on an emulation through the Switches, but these are officially, like, you can buy them, but they are literally just emulations that Nintendo have put on the games. Eventually, they'll have home support, but when Nintendo decides that they want to introduce home support for these games, I have no fucking Scooby. All I know is that people want it, and it's yet to get home support. Yo, Naruto, welcome on into the stream. Noah, welcome on in. This is it. I hope so. Yo, Justin! You know what I just got done today? I'm very happy about it. Obviously, I haven't got them yet. So, I have glasses. Occasionally, I will wear glasses. If you get a shiny one, do you get it on all four? No. So, one of my friends who used to work for the company that I work at, she came in with her glasses. You probably know where I'm going with this. They have cameras in them. And, I have decided that I'm getting a pair, and I've already got my order going in. I went to my opticians, and basically, I will now be getting the Meta glasses. Which means shit is gonna get interesting for streams, because then I could potentially do like segments like first person segments if I ever do like this big off fuck off video that I plan on doing in the futures, where I can have like a first person perspective and be like, what the fuck am I looking at? Not vlogs. I did vlogs, and then this camera that we're watching me was streaming with, that became my stream camera. We could also do pack opening. Yeah, literally pack openings. I could literally sit there and go, right, pack opening segments. The possibilities with these glasses, Justin. shit gonna get wild is if I can get fucking Pokemon glasses, but thank you for the W glasses. It's literally just these, but with fucking glasses to video record and shit. Going on holiday in September, I can ask it to translate shit, ask it what the fuck am I looking at. I can listen to music, talk to people through my glasses, so in a way I can be a little bit naughty at work and have them on and listen to shit while I'm working, and no one would be the wiser. It will take me a while to get fucking used to it, being like you do this to slide up, volume down, volume up, down. I tried a pair on today and I was like, Charlotte, you are making me want glasses that actually do that shit. Mine don't do that shit. I said, I've got, in a way, finger quotes, poor people's glasses. You've got rich, bougie people shit. So occasionally I will wear glasses, but I don't always need them. Oh shit, my headphones have got low battery. That's not good. I need to charge them later. But other than that, Justin, how's your day been? Yep, I have 4 Switches, Justin, and they're all with Waper controller. Day's been alright. So far, I got some gifts for my mother and Mother's Day. Oh shit, yeah, you guys have Mother's Day right now. I think Mother's Day here has been. Yeah, it has. I got my mum a clock for Mother's Day that she wanted. She wanted this daisy themed clock to go with like her. She likes daisies, so she wanted a daisy clock. That's piece sick. That piece sick. Yeah, it is. That's pretty sick. It does do what I want it to do. It was a very expensive setup, like 200 and something to get it all up and running, but I got it all up and running pretty quickly. Sal, welcome on into the stream. HDP Films, welcome on in. Nice. But yeah, Justin, I got my trip to Spain coming up in September. So that's pretty good. Not gonna lie, it feels like it's been a lot longer than it has been since I last spoke to you. Hi, how do you have 4 screens? I have 4 Switches. So, I have the ability to play 4 games. Yeah, I'm going away with 2 of my friends from college all the way to Spain. Their idea. And then, obviously, I'm going to be taking a break from vacationing for a while. Just to save up some money. So I need to get my savings back in order. I mean, we got another animate Squirtle, so I mean, that's not too bad. Thank you for the likes. Took me a while, but I just got mine last week, my guy. Not good natured though. Lax. Ooh, that. You know what? I kind of feel you there. Yeah, Lax is not a good nature for a Squirtle. Yo, Jesse. Good special defense IV, so I'm not mad. It's 18. Over 8. Reset over a lax Squirtle just now. How unfortunate. I'm doing shiny only running hot gold, and I'm shiny. It was shiny. It wasn't shiny. I'm just gonna go back and double check because I don't think that was shiny. No, they weren't. Oh, are you on about yourself or me? I've got an all 8 badges with 2 shinies. That was Frogate and Gyarados. Nice. Oh, shit, dude. You just shot reset over a shiny Squirtle. I feel bad for you, my guy. I mean, I hope you reclaim it quickly, because how many... Do you know how many soft resets you were on? Cool, so I'm on the right counter number now. I clipped it as a reminder of my failure. Damn. Do I Ultra Ball or Master Ball it? Okay, what balls have you got? No, I was visiting family, so I was just doing them randomly. Damn. Tell me, Jesse, what balls you got? One Premier Ball, 50 Ultra Balls, and a Master Ball. Ooh. Okay. Not good choices. Personally, if you could get Luxury Balls, try and Luxury Ball a Ho-Oh, because that ball looks great. I'd say Ultra Balls would be your best bet at that point, just to get the catch. If it starts trying to kill itself from struggle, Master Ball the fuck out of that thing. But you don't want to Master Ball it right away. But I said, if you could get more Pokeballs before hunting it, go for it. But then again, I'd say Ultra Balls. I'll just save when I get it. Yeah. Ultra Ball it. I'm not letting that thing leave my sight. You know what? Good for you. Shiny Ho is beautiful. $11 to get for Alligator. 52.80. Damn. That is dedication. Yo, Scarlet, welcome to the live stream. And he's my favorite starter in all games. Yo, Connor, thank you for the likes. Much appreciated. Mayo, welcome on in. I mean, Cyndaquil's good too. Chikorita would have been like the worst one to get, so I'm kind of glad that you got Totodile. Personally, I still think Totodile has the better shiny out of the 3. I love Cyndaquil more than the other 2, but I still feel like Cyndaquil should have kept Purple Fire. Like its Gen 2 sprite did. This was your first time playing Hot Gold or Silver too. I got level 5 Togepi, which is my HM Slave, and Pidgey for Fly. Not too bad. Astrin, welcome on in. I'm happy that Ho is a 2% chance instead of a 0.1. Yeah. Take my glasses off for now. My eyes are starting to get sore. Cool, nothing there. Baja Blast, Sausage, and Togepi is egg. Pidgey is burb. I mean, I love the Baja Blast name. We don't get that flavor over here in England, which is kind of sad. So one thing I miss about America, other than my friends, is the fucking Baja Blast, because that shit's tasty. It's expensive to get over here, though. I remember all the Baja... Dude, that fucking Baja Blast to the Micro Center, Justin, was fucking disgusting. Like, the amount of Baja Blast we drank in that fucking car. Wayne's car was sticky from the fucking Baja Blast. Yeah. Fucking certain spas in the UK used to do them. Dude, it was crazy, it was. One of my friends is flying out right now, and I'm gonna miss them, but they'll be back in a little bit. A cooler full of drinks, 80% Baja Blast. Wayne's fucking cooler. Love the giant Pikachu. I have the original one. I mean, that's fucking impressive. Mine's not silver. Nice. Oh, you meant this one. I'm 75 hours in, trying to get Shiny Charmander with 2 consoles. Dude, you'll get it. Don't worry about it. Just push on through. So I'll try and message my friend on... Yo, Josh, welcome on in. How far are you in? 4,896 off resets. About 6 days in. So, hours-wise... Not a clue. I'd say at least 40 hours plus. Don't say that. I'm about 10 hours in. I want to say it's 40 hours plus. I could be wrong. Do you have Discord? I do. Yeah, Ryan, welcome on in. So if I can send you a pic. That's fine. Just head over to YouTube and join the Discord that way. I just do it on my commute to work and back. Josh, I feel you there, buddy. I mean, I would do it on my way to work, but the problem is I ride a motorcycle, so I can't game and drive at the same time. It's the same reason why I don't text and drive. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm doing. 4 controllers with a Wavebird. They're all connected to Wavebird receivers, which means they all have the same inputs. It's told me the Discord link is expired. Oh. Shit, it shouldn't be. I just need to quickly check, did I up the counter? Or not? Let me just quickly go back and see. Yeah, I did up the counter. Cool. So we are on the correct encounters. Is that a hassle to set up or is it easy? Trust me. It was a hassle to set up because when I ordered wrong parts, they didn't work. So I have what is called... I'll show it actually because it's easier. So each one of these is in a... Have you ever heard of a Mayflash GameCube controller adapter? So anyone who has played a GameCube, the ports of the controllers will have a hole like this. So that will go into an adapter, which is plugged into each switch. So I have 4 of those receivers and 4 of the adapters. So once this one decides it's going to sync back up with the others, bear with, because now one of them's just desynced. They're all connected to different channels. There you go. So now one of them has decided to come back to life. So all 4 of those are connected, and once they're all connected, obviously, let me show you with the controller, there's a dial here. They're all set to the exact same channel. So if they're all set to the same channel, let's say I'm playing consoles and I have 16 GameCubes, which means they're all set to the same channel, which means with 16 GameCubes, I can control them all with one controller. So that's how a lot of people shiny hunt with more than one Switch, if they have the same setup, which very easy to do. Yo, Jesse. Welcome on into the YouTube. I'm pretty sure the Discord is correct. I could be wrong.
Thanks for the follow.
Who just followed? Josh, thank you for the follow. I might have given up if you hadn't gotten one on 4 bloody screens. Huh? What do you mean? Jesse, what is your Discord username? I'll just double check something. Let me just double check to see if my Discord link is actually working or not. Ah, shit, yeah, it is expired. Damn. Well, that's a bit problematic. It costs, I think, like $2.50 to do it. Because it's finding the actual parts, because not a lot of people have the parts lying around anymore, and some of the parts don't work. I'm 10 hours in on my Switch and still haven't gotten one, and you're using full screen and way further in. Obviously, it doesn't improve my odds just because I have 4. It just means... Obviously, I have a more likelihood of seeing more encounters, but again, all the same odds. So it's going to be a bit longer. I spammed the reactions. I think I broke my mouse. God damn it, Justin. Welcome back, Jesse. What is your Discord username, just out of curiosity?
Thanks for the follow.
American, thank you for the follow. A Mexican, I think that's how you say it, or is it American? No, it's Mexican. Cool. Cool. I'll just double check that. Cool. I want to just see, obviously mods did ban a few people the other night, and I just want to make sure that that username was not accidentally in that list. I can't find that name. Strange. That username is not even in the ban list. I'm gonna check the ban list again. Bear with me 1 second, chat. Just want to check my Discord server's ban list. Discord's being... yeah. It won't load shit. That might explain why. That probably explains why I can't view shit. Yeah, I can't. Ooh, hello. OBS is disconnected. That is not good. Yeah, so I guess we just wait and find out because Discord's fucked. Because I genuinely can't see any of my members on Discord. Pokemon is sponsored by Geodude Milk. Get rocking and rolling with Geodude Milk. Available at Aldi. You know what? I could actually fucking see them doing that. Welcome on in, Jabba the French Onion. Yeah. I mean, I hope you do as well. So I'm trying to message a few friends on Discord and messages are not coming through. So I've had to literally message one of them on WhatsApp to go, yo, is your Discord working? They went, no, it's offline. So Discord's pretty much fucked. Justin, is your Discord having a red bar across the top as well? Because mine's got a red bar. Which means Discord's fucked. Great. Believe it or not, Discord went down this time last year as well. Well, I say, at least my fucking Twitter works. Oh, it's cool yours is working. Mine's fucked.
Thanks for the follow.
Mate, thank you for the follow. Not necessarily pixelated, no. Because when I've done it with Shiny Charmander, they're all different. Otherwise, I'll be getting 4 shinies at the same time. Which, at that point, would be fucking great. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Because even though they're being controlled by the same controller, it's down to frames, and each frames is different. Damn alright then, because as you can see there, look. Otherwise, those Squirtles would be the exact same natures, genders. Like, as you can see there, there's timid, brave, hasty, and modest. They're all different. Discord is working, but there is at some rate. Yo, Jesse, thank you for the follow. Yeah, servers are fucked then with Discord. Cool. May not have seen that then, alright. Nah, you're good, don't worry. Daniel, thank you for the likes. Fucking disconnected. Service resources being limited rates. Damn. Shit. So yeah, Discord's fucked. Fucking banana nut. I love that. Oh, hi, lol. Sorry, Banana. Your name just fucking made me smile. I looked back and looked because I was replying to someone's text, and I looked up and I was like, fucking Banana. I was like, the fucking banana nut. Just fucking funny. And speaking of funny, GG just came in the chat. I literally, out the corner of my eye, replied to someone's text and I see banana nut. I was like, fuck's sake. It's like, out of the funniest names I've had all day, that is the funniest. So take pride in that, banana. You've earned the funniest nickname of the stream. Hour-wise, 50 hours? I'll wear that badge of honor. OBS keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. What the fuck is going on, OBS? We are slowly creeping up to 1,000 followers on TikTok. That is crazy. Yo, Banana, quick question. How did you find this channel? Was it just in your For You page, or is it mutual? Connor, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated it. Damn. I was going to say green shell, but nope. Genuine question. Was just scrolling. Damn. What's your genuine question, Jesse? Why do legendaries not have genders? Banana, thank you for the follow. Good question. A few legendaries actually do. Heatran can be both male and female. Don't fucking know why. They've never explained why Heatran can be both male and female. They've never actually elaborated on that. Ho-Oh is genderless. I think a lot of legendaries are genderless just to stop them breeding, I guess. No fucking idea why. I think they just did it because they're like, there's only supposed to be one of them. So they wanted them to be gender neutral. So it's like, Lugia is not male nor female. It's just Lugia. Latios is exclusively male. Latias exclusively female. Again, a lot of legendaries just genderless. Unless there's a really rare exception. Yo, what up, JXY? Go for it. You have the perfect explanation. I'd like to hear it, because this might be my new headcanon. Day 6 of Shiny Hunting. I wish there was day 6 for me as well. More like day 33. Urshifu's not gender locked, right? I genuinely want to remember that. I think Urshifu is gender locked as well. So there could be multiple, but because of how rare they are, might find a new gender for them, maybe? Shit, you might be onto something. That might be my new fucking headcanon now. Fuck it, Jesse's giving me a new fucking headcanon. Because they're so rare, they became genderless, or different genders every time. Fuck it, new fucking headcanon unlocked. Cool, I need to up the encounter because I'm an encounter behind. Deoxys ensemble, there are 5 different Deoxys forms. They might have their different genders. I mean, shit, you do have a fair point, Jesse. We don't know their gender since they live in outer space and we can't study them. Yeah. I think that's why a lot of them are genderless, because they might just be... Their genders might just not be known, therefore they're unknown. Like... I feel like the reason why the legendaries' genders are just unknown, because each one of their species might just be like a different gender entirely, and they just cannot breed with each other. But then it makes you wonder how, like, obviously there's only one, supposedly there's one of each one. So like, there's one Ho-Oh, there's one Lugia, there's one Moltres, there's one Mewtwo, there's one Dialga, Palkia, Giratina. But then we've seen in like the movies and the animes that proves that's not fucking true. And you want to know how that's fucking true? If we're going off of continuity and it like the headcanon, who here's watched the fucking Pokemon anime? Who remembers the Sinnoh League? Tobias, the Darkrai Latios using bastard of a trainer. Someone just basically said, yeah, free-for-all, let me come to the Sinnoh League with fucking legendaries. And we all know that bastard had a full team of 6 legendaries. There's no fucking ifs, ands, or buts. He had 6 legendaries. And I will put my hands up. Sinnoh Ash taking down 2 of those fucking legendaries. I will give Ash props. He fucked up at least 2/3 of his team. Just gone. No one could take out Darkrai, but fucking Sceptile did. So, I believe, obviously, fact, there are more than one of each legendary. Why? Pokemon Heroes Forever movie? Latios dies in that film. Tobias has a Latios. There was also a Wild Latias in, I think, Pokemon Chronicles. One of the Nurse Joys has a Latias. Pokemon Journeys, we see another Latios and Latias. Can the opponent get a shiny? I have not seen him do that yet, so I want to say no, but again, also there is a chance Penguin Dolphin. So again, there is more than one of each legendary. Why? Because again, it's just like any other regular Pokemon, they're just a hell of a lot fucking rarer and fucking stronger. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This is what I think his team would have been. Darkrai, Latios, Entei, Lucero, Cobalion, and Zapdos. I mean, Jesse, you have an interesting pick there. I would have said Darkrai, Latios. So, Darkrai, Latios. Kind of can see him having Entei. Zapdos potentially. I don't see him having Cobalion. Why? Because it just doesn't make sense. But then again, I don't see him having both the Eon duo. Because it'll be like, oh, cool, you beat my Latios. Here's Latias. Try and take on the weaker one of the two. I can, however, see him... This is just me. The fucker would have a Deoxys. Just fucking Deoxys speed form. And then multiple type nulls too. Technically, playing the Alola games, if you've ever played them, Garnet, sorry. There were 3 type nulls that were made in the Aether Paradise. Gladion has 1. Somehow the Aether Paradise has the other one. The 3rd one's fucking missing somewhere. And then obviously when you play the Gala games, someone leaked the blueprints on how to make a type null, so the one that you get in Gala is not the 3rd missing one, it's someone recreated one. So that's how you fucking got one in Gala, but it's not the missing one that was taken from Alola. That one was just recreated. So technically there are 4 type nulls that exist. But the third one made an Alola, that's fucking gone. They don't know where that fucker went. So, whoever wants to come up with some headcanons of where that bastard went, go nuts. It's in Ultra Space somewhere. Wouldn't fucking surprise me. Ouch, I just fucking stubbed my toe. Fucking hurt. According to the law, the third one is in cryosleep within the Aether Paradise. Meaning it's still fucking there. So it technically is still on the island, but it's just buried somewhere within the island. But obviously you get one and Gladion has the other. Third one is just somewhere in the Aether Paradise, just locked in a room in stasis somewhere. And also, Lugia has a child in the anime. Yes, it does. So, explain that one to me. How the fuck do legendaries breed if in the anime, Lugia has a child? Pokemon Fire Red hosting a tournament. Winner trade horn. Yeah. Please don't advertise your tournament, please. So I'm going to mute you for 30 seconds. Apparently the Lugia was able to have the child through traditional biological reproduction, so there's a third Lugia then? Theoretically, it's possible that there was a third Lugia. Rayquazas, yeah, there's literally a normal one and a shiny one. There's like 50 Rayquazas. Which does make the question, they're supposed to protect the ozone, yet we only ever see one? Two at most. And one of them is a shiny Rayquaza. So there's two normal ones and two shiny ones. Technically, yeah, but that shiny one could be the literal same one. We have no proof. Because until we see both, more than one green Rayquaza nearby, we could just assume it's the same Rayquaza. Because even then, movesets can change between Rayquazas. The one in Destiny Deoxys, Mega Evolutions 2, Hooper and the Clash of Ages, and Pokemon Horizons are literally all different Rayquazas. Because if they say this, it's the same Rayquaza, well, yeah, brother just changed from being normal to shiny. Dog, yo, Justin, every single Pokemon movie hit. I'd say the only one out of the Pokemon movies I'd say was the oddest one out of all of them. To me, that felt the most weirdest to watch growing up was, I'd say, Jirachi Wishmaker. What the fuck was that Groudon thing? Like, seriously, the Wishmaker Jirachi Groudon shit? Whack. Justin, what's with the eye emojis, dog? And of course, Rayquaza just hits Deoxys with a point-blank Hyper Beam and disintegrates it. That was fucking cold. Just fucking burst straight out of the ground, point-blank fucking Hyper Beam. Brother just hit him with the Final Flash. Not even the Kamehameha. Fucking Final Flashed his ass point-blank. Disintegrated. Gone. Reduced to nothing. And the shiny Rayquaza in Horizons is the weakest Rayquaza. That is fact. I see clippets of it through Twitter and shit. It is the weakest Rayquaza. Even when it Mega Evolves. A kid with nothing was able to catch it. That is fact. Basically, knockoff Ash Ketchum caught a shiny Rayquaza. Spoiler warnings, I think he then released the Rayquaza. I mean, teaming up with a shiny Mega Zygarde? Beautiful. Yo, can't you emulate more than just 4 at once? I can, but these are all on official Switch hardware. So they're technically not emulations in the sense, but they're emulations because Nintendo emulates them. We know this because they are literally called GBA.Switch ROMs. Because someone, when they ripped them out, I don't know how they've done it, I think because they hacked a Switch one and they were able to get it that way. These are emulated versions for Switch. It's kind of like how when you download a GBA ROM online, it's like a .gba file. It's the same for Switch. Hence why I'm not doing speed up for these, because otherwise I would be speeding up and we will be going through numbers a whole fucking lot quicker. But unfortunately, it don't work that way. But welcome on in, Mio. Or Mayo. I'm just going to call you Blog because it's quicker. Shiny Primal Groudon does look cooler though, Garnet. I will admit, you are right on that. I think I've done around 400 encounters. Nice. We started on 4,600, so we're at least coming up to like... How many soft resets have I done? Uh, 468 soft resets, so coming up to about 500 soft resets. Currently playing from Pokemon Platinum because low-key the new games are at, with the exception of Legends Arceus. I mean, you're not wrong, but again, ZA wasn't bad, just wish there was more. Actually, there is only one Groudon. Well, until we see a shiny one appear in the anime or movies, then we can say there's more than one Groudon. There's one Kyogre. No. Can we say there's more than one Kyogre? Because we've seen Kyogre appear multiple times throughout the anime and movies. Alright, bye Wolf Pup. Thank you for hanging out. So can we technically say there's more than one Kyogre? Because we see it in Hoenn, we see it in Alola. Yo, Pokey welcome on in. So chat, will we all concretely agree there's only one Groudon and one Kyogre? Or will we say that there's more than one of them? What's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite shiny? Favorite Pokemon is a three-way tie between Zapdos, Pichu, and Metagross, and a favorite shiny, I'd probably still have to say shiny Metagross. That thing is gorgeous. More Genesects and Fiones 2. Mythicals are probably... Yeah, there is more than one Genesect. So it's a roaming legendary. Yeah, we'll say there's one Kyogre and Groudon. But then, how is there more than one Rayquaza then? But we know there's more than one legendary beast. Because Ho-Oh revived them, and we know that there's shiny versions of them. Pichu is also my favorite Pokemon. My favorite shiny is Umbreon and Magnemite. Nice. I mean, the fact that one of the Genesects in the Genesect movie was shiny, I was like, that's fucking sick. I would have loved it if it sparkled a bit more in the movie, where it shows off that it is a shiny instead of just a red Genesect.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Apparently, it's through the Pokemon multiverse. It's a bitch. Pokemon multiverse theory is a bitch. Hope you get it. I do too. There is 2 Celebies. There's 2 Mews and 2 Mewtwo's. And the fact is the 2 Mewtwo's have not met is funny. Because I would love Mewtwo's reaction to meeting the other Mewtwo. Well, technically there was 3 Mews and 3 Mewtwo's, but 1 of each of them were a Mirage, so they don't count. There's a Mew that doesn't recognize a Mew. Sorry, you're going to have to run that one back. Ah, one of the Mews doesn't recognize Ash. Aren't there like 4 Rayquazas? I saw it on TikTok, so it could be fake. I mean, there technically is 4 Rayquazas. I mean, there's more than one Heatran. We all know that. Team Galactic caught one in Pokemon Journeys. There was the guy in the Sinnoh League who had a Heatran. So there are more than one Heatran. One of the Pokemon Rangers in the Sinnoh Saga basically stylist and basically tamed a Heatran. So we know there's more than one Heatran, and they can be male and female, so there is more than one Heatran. Don't know why it's a legendary. I feel like that's fucking odd. Door Sunshine and Machamp, it needs to be improved. Why it's green, don't know. Make it red, badass as fuck. There is like infinite Poipoles. Yes, there are, because believe it or not, there are starter Pokemon in their home dimension. And I think that's pretty sick. And it's a criminal offense that we don't see the other 2. Because if Poipole is one of the starters, what are the other 2? Make us have a Legends Ultra Space game and give us 2 new Ultra Beasts. Right there. Call it a Legends Ultra Space. Boom. I think that would be a sick fucking game. Who's up for a Legends Ultra Space? Heatran and Metagross would be the toughest legendary duo if Metagross was a legendary and not a pseudo. Exactly. I still think Shiny Machamp should have gone red. Because I think a red Machamp would just be fucking sick as hell. Green Machamp? Don't like it. Feels odd. A lot of green shinies don't look right. Who agrees? Green Machamp or red Machamp? Green. Damn. We already got a green vote. I think Mewtwo should have also gone blue, but also kind of like that it's got a green tail. What's your favorite legendary? Mine's Regigigas because of the lore and design. Favorite legendary. Red Defo. I think there are more. There is more than one Darkrai. Because the movie Darkrai versus Tobias's Darkrai, it would have recognized Ash. So yeah, that's proof that there are more than one of each Pokemon. I'd say probably Suicune. I mean, Regirock is pretty cool. Favorite legendary? I might have to say Giratina. Holly's round today. Yo, let's go, Freddy. I'd say probably. I'd have to go Giratina. Just think Giratina's so fucking badass. Other than like Zacian and Zamazenta. Yo, what up, Cody? So there should be an Infinite Fusion mod where you can fuse all the and make a Regibot. That would be kind of sick. Giratina is fire, but antimatter Pokemon when it doesn't have much to do with is kind of sad. Yeah. Do you know what I will say? What I thought the funniest shit. Who here's seen Arceus and the Jewel of Life, the Pokemon movie? Let me know in chat who's at Shadow Rail Caldio. Caldio? Calyrex. Fuck, I read that so wrong. Calyrex, thank you. The fact in that film, Giratina just fucking goes after Arceus, and Arceus is just like, no, I'm gonna ignore Dialga and Palkia. Giratina, you're getting the smoke. You're getting these hands. Arceus just fucking bullies Giratina. He just ignores the other two and goes after fucking Giratina at that point. I went, what did Giratina do to you for you to just bully the shit out of him? You've already banished him to the Distortion World. Now you're just brutally attacking him. Good shit. Parent of the Year. Because it's canonical that Arceus made all three. And I was like, that's funny. Giratina's just getting fucking fumbled by Arceus. But Dialga and Palkia are just like not even relevant. It's just like, yeah, go away. I'm fighting him. I'll deal with you two in a minute. 6 days and 4 screens. Might as well just hack it in at this point. I get what you mean. But at the end of the day, I'm having fun shiny hunting. And that's the whole point of shiny hunting. Because at that point, you might as well just hack an entire shiny living dex in. What was that you said a minute? Let me catch up on chat. Arceus being stupid is both funny because it's kind of lore accurate because it's not its true form, but also meh. If Mew created every Pokemon, but Arceus is a Pokemon, didn't he create me? So confused. So technically, yeah, Arceus created Mew, and Mew just basically became every other Pokemon, other than the legendaries. So the way I think it worked was Arceus made Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Mew, Mesprit, Azelf, Uxie, as in multiple Mews, then started appearing. They then became every other Pokemon. There was this fan theory that I saw, which kind of gave me some headcanon for this. Eternatus was basically created by Dialga and Palkia to try and overthrow Arceus. Why? Don't know. There's a theory I watched on YouTube and it kind of makes fucking sense to me. That's my new headcanon for Eternatus. That Dialga and Palkia fucking made him. Why? Because he can use time and space. When you battle him, you see time and space distort. Dialga and Palkia made Eternatus to try and overthrow Arceus. Why? Fucking God knows why. But yeah, Ditto is literally a failed clone of Mew. It's confirmed. They basically confirmed it in a way. The reason why I say that is because every other game, they didn't confirm it, but there's hints throughout the entire games. Jesse, thank you for the heart. That basically confirms it. For the simple fact, both Ditto and Mew are the only two Pokemon that can learn Transform. Both have the same shiny forms. Both weigh the same. Both have history in the old mansion, like the burnt mansion in Cinnabar Island. Mewtwo, Ditto is found in Cerulean Cave when Mewtwo is in Kalos. Ditto is also found near where Mewtwo is. Legends Arceus, there was no Mewtwo, so there was no Ditto. If the only other way you could tell me that Ditto and Mew aren't related is if in a past game, let's say a Legends Arceus game, you could find Ditto running through Sinnoh, then you could say, cool, this is 150 years before Kanto happened, therefore, there's no Mewtwo, so there's no Mew being experimented on, so there's no Ditto. So therefore, since Mewtwo exists, Ditto exists. So you could say Mewtwo was trying to bring Dittos together to form more Mews. No. I feel like this is a point that I also want to say that kind of brings it to my headcanon that Ditto is a failed Mewtwo clone. Mewtwo does not like Mew. Dittos do not like other Dittos. Did you know that? I think there's a Dex entry that says Dittos do not like other Dittos. So that is possibly a trait of Mewtwo coming through, where it does not like Mew. What if Ditto is just failed projects of Mew? That's exactly what it is. Shiny coming next reset. Chaos, I hope you're right. Damn. So this is probably the reset you're on about, so let's find out. Jacob, welcome on in. Favorite evil team? Probably would have to say Team Galactic, because they actually came the closest to destroying the fucking universe in Pokemon Platinum, and I thought that was pretty fucked up. But also really bold of them for doing that. Yep, exactly. Shiny Mew and Shiny Ditto are both blue. So that's what I'm saying is quite scary. Plus, they're the only two Pokemon that can learn Transform. It's at that point, they're not making it any easier for us to put two and two together. So basically, just confirm it. I mean, Team Rocket's pretty good, though. Rainbow Rocket was a bit weird. In Pokemon Moon, it's stated Dittos don't get along. Exactly that. They don't get along with their own kind. Which is very similar to Mewtwo. It doesn't get along with Mew. Therefore, it could be traits of Mewtwo's cloning where it hates Mew. Dittos hate themselves. They like themselves, but they don't like other species of their same species. So, go nuts. So Dittos hate themselves as a species, but they won't go near any of the other Dittos. With its astonishing capacity for metamorphosis, it can get along with anything. It does not get along with well with its fellow Ditto, literally. Which means that could be part of its programming as Mewtwo. Because Mewtwo does not like Mew. Ooh, that's interesting. What if Dittos are failed experiments of Mew, but Mewtwo was a successful fail? Actually got a good point. Yeah, it's not supposed to, because they tried to make Mew, but they made Mewtwo, so it's a successful fail. Meaning it's stronger than the original, but that's not what they wanted. In a way, they wanted a Mew that's stronger than the original, that looks like a Mew, but then they got that. So Mewtwo is a clone of Mew, but a hell of a lot fucking stronger. What I think they wanted was to recreate Mew itself, but a whole lot stronger. But what we got instead was talking, telepathic, stronger humanoid Mew. So it's a failed clone, but a successful one. Meaning it's not supposed to be that. Just imagine the cute pink Mew that we know, just a lot stronger. Not what we got. So it's like having a Wish version of Mew. That basically just mass genocided a bunch of fucking scientists. Because if those forever those who have actually seen the movie Mewtwo Strikes, I think that's the second one, Mewtwo's Revenge or whatever it's called, because it's not Mewtwo Strikes Back, it's Pokemon the first movie, Mew versus Mew 2, I think it's called. That Mewtwo fucking kills scientists. He blows the fucking island up. Like, those scientists are dead. We witnessed a Pokemon kill people. And that was a kid's film. So when people go, oh, what happened to the scientists? They're fucking dead. They're gone. Gone. No longer existent. Don't exist. And literally, Pokemon Blue and Red's journals say Mewtwo is the first successful clone. But they failed to keep it calm. So therefore, it's the first successful failed clone. Now the real question is, the Genesect movie, where the fuck did that second one come from? That can Mega Evolve on its own. Where did that Mewtwo come from? Because that's the real question, because Team Rocket definitely didn't fucking make the second one. And if they did, I find it fucking hilarious how another Mewtwo just broke out and went, cool, Giovanni, we lost another Mewtwo. You would have thought they would have learnt from their first attempt. Will I be live tomorrow? The scheduler says yes, but probably not, because obviously I've got plans, so obviously the scheduler does say subject to change, so probably not. Timmy gonna catch... Thank fuck someone else knows that channel. Hi, Professor Timmy, what are you doing? If you know, you know. Would have learnt from their mistake when Jesse and James exist. Exactly that. That movie of Genesect, Mewtwo vs. Genesect, trash. Good film, didn't like it. Because it just made no fucking sense. He got Shiny Rayquaza, by the way. He did. He also caught Jirachi. Well, he didn't catch Jirachi in the recent one I watched. He's like, well, think long and hard. Because this wish could be helping millions of people. Oh, that's a tough one. I wish you were here to help me with the wish, Professor. Professor appears right in front of me. Oh, hi, Professor. Fucking love that guy's TikToks. He's fucking hilarious. He wished for the professor to help him fucking decide. I watched that earlier today. Thank you for the follow. And I showed it to my coworker, Alex, and me and him were like fucking laughing at it. And I said, that is some shit that we would have said. If we were 10 and Jirachi was in front of us, it's like, oh, that's really hard. God, I wish you were here to help me decide. Oh, fuck. Whoops. But he's funny. The one that I remember watching first, I think it was when he had the Psyduck. He's like, yeah, did you catch me Psyduck? Yeah, season the Pokedex. Thank you, Timmy. I have a question about Psyduck. Well, yeah, what's up? Why is he blue? What? No, Psyduck's not blue, he's yellow. Not my one, he isn't. Of course he's not, Timmy. It's the first one I caught. Of course it is. Fucking love it. He's like, Professor, I have a question about Machop. Sure, what's your question, Timmy? Why is it green? Green? I think he's sick. Why is he green? Timmy, I don't think your Machop is sick. I think he's shiny. What's that? It's a rare coloration of a rare Pokemon. Oh. Do you have any other Pokemon that are different color, Timmy? Yeah, a few. And just the professor fucking losing his mind. Funny as shit. I knew one of the professor crashing out after realizing they aren't just... Yeah. Nah, it's perfect. One of the other ones, yeah, he needs yellow Pokemon because he's researching other yellow Pokemon with the professor. He sends him out to go and get a Psyduck. He comes back with a blue Psyduck. What was another one? Have you seen the 3D Shiny Blastoise? Yes, I have. My neck's still stiff. He caught Darkrai and named it Skibbity Toilet. One of my favorites is when he caught Giratina and named it Shardy. That's exactly what I just said! That's exactly what I just said, Jesse! We are on the same fucking wavelength. And did you see the follow up on the one where he caught Darkrai? Yeah. Fucking brilliant. Yeah, he caught Mewtwo and named it Mewpoo. It has Satan and the Grim Reaper. One of my favorites was when he walks into the Snowpoint Temple. He's like, did you see the news, Professor? Someone has basically walked into the Snowpoint Temple. Wait, if someone was to do that, they would have had to catch all three of the other... Give me a minute. Hello, Timmy? Hey, Professor! Timmy, you didn't open a Snowpoint Temple? Oh, so that's what this place is? I thought it was an old abandoned movie theater. Timmy, please don't tell me you've woken up Reggie Gigas. He's very destructible and very dangerous. Oh, that's fine. You've already caught him! I can't... Did he nickname it something just fucking stupid? I don't know what he named Reggie Gigas. I think it was like a Transformer reference. I don't fucking remember. I'm actually going to pull him up right now because I watch him on TikTok. He's fucking hilarious. But I also watch him on Instagram. I mean, Dilly Dog Dodgers. That's funny. Anyway, I'm putting it in because I want to hear what one this is. The one about Entei was funny. Let me quickly check. Dave and Buster's, yep. The one that he has me out for it talks, that's funny. Chonkard, yeah. Chonkers, that's the one. I think that one's correct, yeah. The one about chicken. Who remembers when he caught Ho-Oh? Chicken. I love this guy's videos. Timmy and Aerodactyl. I play both. Yeah, rates are 1 in 8,192. Pokemon No was whooping my ass. Damn, I want to play that game. 4 switches and a controller. Quite a setup indeed. You said Pokemon my ass? What? Oh, reading someone's comment section. Pokemon Null is whooping some guy's ass. Who's seen the Ditto one of his videos? Because I think that's so funny. Favorite generation? Probably Gen 4. Yo, Travis, welcome on in. Gen 4 Styles Peak, it was. Gen 5 was revolutionary, then went downhill. It did. Yeah, Moon, welcome on in. Do. We'll probably wrap up soon anyway. There might not be a stream tomorrow because I got plans. Welcome on in, Rosie. Cool. We'll probably get to 5,400 and then I'll wrap it up. Oh, come on in, Ray. I like how you already know that I wasn't focused on my fucking stream because it just went dead quiet after a while. So much, in fact, I'm listening to music with my other headphone in. I have bought something recently. I upgraded my prescription. Now, let me just double check we're on the right encounter. So my glasses, I'm getting ones. Have you ever heard of the Meta glasses? So they're like these, but they'll have cameras on both sides. So then I can say I'm doing something at work that requires me to like take notes. So I'll just hit the button and I can just record shit. Pokemon pack openings, I can literally get a first person perspective, which would be so fucking sick. So I can't wait for them to come next week at some point. That's better. Oh, my neck goes stiff. And I have had an eventful day. Won't say what's going on yet, but I'll probably have an announcement at some point. For fuck's sake. My best friend, she's such a pain in the ass. I won't say what she's messaged me, but she's just said my reaction was fucking priceless, what she just told me, and I went, such a fucking bitch. But she's my best friend, so I'm not mad at her. She's funny. And final resets of the night. $5,400. No, let's not name the Squirtles. Ah. And after that, chat, we will be wrapping up for the evening because I want to relax. Damn, no Squirtle. So we will be wrapping up now, chat. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the match. You joined literally at the last second, buddy. You need to stop showing up near the end. But what we are going to do is we are going to wrap on up. Going to head over to full cam as I wrap it up. It just does not want to work. There we go. It doesn't want to work, so we are wrapping up now. I will see you all at some point when we go live again. I don't know when I'll be live again this week, but we will be live again at some point. I think having my camera here seems about right. But we will be live probably Sunday. I know I'm there till 4. Because obviously my co-worker called out sick. I'll check Discord in a second. My co-worker called out sick, so I will be there until closing time. And depending on how I feel, if I go live or not. But Monday I am not available, and I will post the next week's stream schedule as and when I can. But I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.